Well, Lil Durk just dropped. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 9. I'm back with another gosh darn dang episode. Today we got a good show for you because right now, as I'm currently sitting, I have officially ran away from my ex-wife. Now, if y'all don't know, I had an ex-wife. Her name was Becky. She was kind of crazy. You know, she fell in love with a truck driver named Bill. All that type of stuff. One of the things that I didn't like about her was she would stalk my text or whatever. She stalked my location. Now, that's all fine and dandy. I don't really care. You know, I don't really go anywhere anyways. But I was wondering, but then guys, I recently, was talking to my future next wife. You know, she's a Taylor Swift fan. We've been talking for a while. We're planning to get married sometime soon. And then, guys, I know this might sound a little mean-spirited, but she stole my bucket of fried chicken. It's that pretty much simple. You know, I bought it, and I was going to eat it. I was going to enjoy it. And she stole it, and now I'm on the run. I'm on the run. I'm away from home now, and now I'm here. But we're not here to talk about me anymore. Guys, we've been covering Lil Durk for quite a while. Ever since I've done my music review show, actually we started covering Durk in season 1, a long time ago. You know, when I thought, I thought having 5 seasons was too much. Now I got over 9, so yeah, ain't that kind of crazy. But we've been covering Durk since season 1 of the show, and Lil Durk just dropped a new song, and the song is called "Went Hollywood for a Year." If you don't know, Lil Durk dropped a song with J. Cole. J. Cole is regarded. J. Cole's very popular. Lil Durk's very popular. 2 of the most popular rappers out there. And, yeah, they just dropped. They dropped a song called All My Life. It had a very Kids Bop-esque kind of hook. And that Kids Bop-esque hook transferred to getting played on the radio, becoming his highest streamed song, hitting the #1 chart, getting a Grammy Award, all that type of stuff. So now Durk is back, with his Hollywood Now life, and he's back with a new song. And let me be honest with you, whatever Hollywood Lil Durk is cooking, I need him to cook. I need him to cook a little more, because a couple of points I just want to get across to this song is. My first point is this. This song's beat is so overly generic, so overly boring that, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really rocking with the beat, to be frank with you. And I know that sounds crazy to say because, Music Critic, you've been reviewing Lil Durk. You know the beats are not always the best. And yeah, I understand that. I understand completely. Lil Durk has had the same beat style. They're either dark, trap, hard-hitting beats, or they're the sad piano beats. And this is another case of a rapper using the same basic sad piano trap beat. Guys, it's as simple as a piano loop and some drums. I'm not even kidding with you. None of these beats have any complexity to them. None of these beats have anything other than a piano loop and then a piano drum, some trap drums. Maybe, guys, it's that basic. It's that simple. And, honestly, I'm really disappointed because, at this point, YouTube Lil Durk type beats on YouTube are better than what he's picking. I mean, at least those beats have some complexity to them. At least some of those beats, it's not just, one piano loop in there. Maybe there's 3 piano loops in there. Maybe there's a piano loop that's, been sampled around, played around. There's none of that every time I go on a Lil Durk song. Even the songs I enjoy, I will tell you straight up, yeah, the beat's kind of whatever. The beat's kind of generic. But when I tell you this beat is more generic than his usual beats, that is really saying something. Because you always have to do a Lil Durk's beats. But let me be honest with you guys. Man, this is so generic that it makes my eyes kind of roll, to be quietly frank with you. My second point, too, is that what happened flow-wise? What happened in the lyric writing department? What happened to when you were delivering these vocals to the producer and the producer was adding them onto this? What happened in these few steps? Because it feels like Lil Durk kind of got a little lazy at the end. This man just kind of switched up the whole flow. We had a little bit of a flow going here. It was decent. It was whatever. And then he switches it up. And when he switches it up, it's a bad switch up. Now, I've always talked about how you need you need verse switch ups, you need flow switch ups, beat switch ups. But I haven't talked about too is that not every switch up done by an artist is good. Guys, some artists fumble that bag. Some artists, they transition where it's too subtle, or it's too generic. The switch up's too generic. This is another case where you switch up the flow. I'm looking at you and I'm going, okay, I could have said this was okay. I could have gave this a 7 out of 10. But now that you've done this, you have fully ruined the entire listening experience of the song. Because, guys, this song could be okay, but the flow switch up just messes the whole gosh darn dang vibe up, to be strictly honest with you. Alright, let's go over this song. Went Hollywood for a year. Let's talk about the beat. Guys, the beat's pretty generic. I've already said this before. It's alright, but guys, again, I'm so sick and tired of these piano trap beats. Dude, I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been doing this for 3 whole years. 3 whole years. And my whole 3 whole years of covering rap music, the piano trap beat has not left the era of time. Guys, 3 years and I'm still sitting in a chair complaining about piano trap beats. When are we going to move on from these basic piano trap beats? Like, I'm fully sorry, but it just pains my ears. Let's talk about the verses. The verses are pretty good. The flows there from Durk are overall pretty decent. My only gripe is I feel like the flow in some parts just doesn't really match up with the beat. Like I said before, there's a switch up at the end. And guys, the switch up just doesn't hit. The switch up is so annoying, so subtle, so different from the whole beat that I'm like, please just end the song. Just turn the song off at this point. It just doesn't really match up with the beat, and it's just whatever. The flows are just, oh man, it just makes it off-putting. The hook, oh man, the hook's even worse. The hook just comes in, no transition, no build up to the hook. It's just not a good hook. The beat added nothing to the hook. The flow of the hook was terrible, and Lil Durk just repeating scissors over and over and over again does not make the hook any good. So, overall, this song is definitely something. Lil Durk's been gone for a little bit, and I'm kind of disappointed to come back for another comeback. Lil Durk usually succeeds on these comebacks. For example, okay, Lil Durk coming back with the Lil Baby and collab album. Oh my god, that was an amazing comeback. The All My Life comeback, that was amazing too. And then he dropped a banger album. This comeback though, oh man, this was just bad. Overall, I'm disappointed. I'll give this song a 5 out of 10. I haven't done a negative review like this in a while, but it pains me to make a negative review about one of my favorite artists that I've been covering for 3 whole years. It pains me to make a review like this. But Lil Durk, please go back in the studio. Go back to cooking up some better music, man. And I hope the album, if you're doing another album, I hope the album doesn't sound like this. Because we're in a rude awakening if that happens. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't listen to a whole album of this right here. Overall, 5 out of 10. What'd you think about it? Did you hate it like I did? Did you hate it like I did? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much for listening. Pandora, Spotify, YouTube people, you know what to do. Subscribe, turn on notifications. do your thing. We got content coming out all the time. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.